Hello and welcome to video number 2 of this series. This series is going to be discussing how to add in resources such as cars and maps into your server. So first, I want you to be able to log in to your game server panel here, your txAdmin, and then head on over to forum.cfx.re. And when you access this, you're going to see a bunch of this stuff. What you want to do is scroll down to FiveM, click FiveM Resource and Development, and click Releases. These are where you can download some free things here. Free resources that will definitely get you started with your FiveM server. So, first things first, I want to go over where things are at and where you need to upload. So when you log into your game server panel with Mad Gigabit Hosting, you click File Manager. You're going to see Alpine, Logs, Resources, txDataServer.config. Here is the issue. People immediately go straight to resources and upload them there. This is not where you upload. You actually need to go to txData and click your server. Typically, it'll say QB Core Framework _ and then like six letters numbers. Where it will say CFX Default. Click that. This is your server base. This is the home base for your server. All of your files are stored here. Once you get into the majority of that and you find your home base server, what we want to do now is come over and look for some stuff. So let's say, for example, as we're just scrolling around, so if we're just looking here, it looks like there's quite a bit on the forum that is free. You can pay developers for their files for stuff and all of this. I mean, ultimately, you can find a lot of stuff online, and a lot of it is free. Some is paid, though. So what I'm looking right now for is to add in a map. So what I see here is I see MLO. You'll see MLO and Y maps. It looks like this is a base that's down here, down in the bottom of the map. So we see a download link here. It says Patachi Boss Room Secret Base 5m.zip. So we actually download it here, and when we open up this file, we actually see here it says 5m install readme door lock if you want a door lock, and then we see 5m here. So when you look at this, you'll see the fx manifest.lua. It could say resource and stream. These are the map files. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to go into here, and all we want is the main folder that has your stream, data, and resource or FX manifest. We want this. That's it. Okay? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy what that's called. I just, go right click, hit rename, copy. And then I'm just going to create a new zip. And we're just going to call this map upload. It could be named anything. I'm just saying map upload, and I'm going to drag and drop it in. So the zip file I'm going to be uploading is just this folder in these files. I only want one folder in this zip. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here to my file manager. Okay, so again, file manager, txData, QB Core Framework, or CFX Default, whatever your server is called. Click Resources. Here, the way these folders work is if they're in brackets, it means that they're kind of a group folder. So you could do map mods, you could do vehicles, police cars. What we'll do is we'll call this map mods. And so all of the maps are going to go in here, all of our MLO, all of our Y maps. So when we go into resources and then in brackets map mods, we're going to click upload. And we're actually going to upload the map upload.zip that we just made. When we upload it, we hit right click, unarchive, and we can now delete that zip. So again, our home base server, resources, map mods. And then you should have one folder name there. It should not have any spaces. In short, it does not have any spaces at all. And then what you're going to do is go over here to txAdmin, click CFG editor, config editor. Scroll down to the bottom here, and I want you to click at the very end of the bracket here, whatever that may be. Maybe there's not a bracket. At the very end of your last ensure line, give it another space for good measures. To start a resource, when the server does, you need to type ensure. Make sure it's spelled right. Ensure space, and then right click paste. What that should do is you're ensuring that folder name, the furthest folder name in there, so we don't do stream. Like, we don't ensure a stream folder unless that entire folder is called stream. We ensure basically this group folder of what that mod is called, and we click save. Same thing for a vehicle. So if we go back over to the CFX forum and we find that they have some sort of vehicle, I'm just looking here. I see liveries. I'm just looking for a vehicle. A free vehicle that we can throw in here. So right here we have a free slick top. It's not too bad. It's a 2016 Ford Police Intercept utility. Again, same thing. We download this. So as we download this here, we're just slowly getting it. Okay, so we have this here. In here, we can see that they have a folder and another folder. And then we see the resource and all these files. So when we see resource or the FX manifest and we see a stream folder, we go back one. And when we do that, you just drag it out. So again, like this was the map. This map mod we uploaded goes straight to stream and FX manifest. What this is going to do is when we come over here, stream resource. That's what we want because that is the last folder it's called. Click rename and we copy that. And we're just going to call this zip PD1. So what we do is we drag that folder into this and it makes it into a zip. We then come back over to resources and let's say we want to make a whole folder called police cars. We're going to throw all of our single folders into this that is a police car. We click upload, go here and upload your zip. So ours is PD1. We right click and hit unarchive. And when we do that, we now have slick top FPIU. Again, there's no spaces at all. Come over here and right below where we did the other one, we type ensure space, right click and hit paste. So we have ensure slick top FPIU. Click save, come over and hit restart. And as we restart, what we're going to see here is that your database is loaded up if you're running QB Core because we changed the password, as I went over in the previous video how to change your password. And then we see here, it says started resource Pitachi secret boss room. This was the map mod. We also see started resource slick top FPIU. So these are now loaded in the game. You may be wondering, how do I know what the spawn code is for that vehicle I just added? So, to find a spawn code of a vehicle, you have to go over to your file manager and go where we uploaded them. So, we went to Resources, Police Cars, Slicktop FPIU. To find the spawn name, click Stream. And we see that it is Slicktop FPIU underscore HI. You do not add the underscore HI. That is basically a proxy file of a higher quality version that will be loaded for if your computer can handle it. So we see these two, slicktopfpiu.ytd and .yft, these two files here. So it's called slicktopfpiu.yft. The slicktopfpiu is before the file extension, so that's your spawn name. And we see they got loaded in. So this is how you add in vehicles and maps. To add in a script, it is the exact same way. So for example, here, if we do this, we can actually see free standalone world panel, create and go to other dimensions. So this is just a basic script. Okay, and it's on GitHub, so I'll show you guys how to do a GitHub one. So if you were to click code here, click the big green button, and you click download zip. You download the zip, and we're going to open it like we did the other ones, okay? Here's our other ones. When we click this, we see a folder. Click it again, we see a folder, but then we see an FX manifest. As long as we see that underscore resource.lua or this FX manifest.lua, we know that that is a mod that we can add in. Go back one folder, we just drag it out. We don't want folders inside of folders because FiveM doesn't like that. We're going to create a zip and we're going to call this world. Make sure you copy the name of the folder that it's going to be, and then we go back to File Manager. We go down to our server home or base home, click Resources, and let's create a directory called Scripts. Make sure they're in brackets. If they're in brackets, then basically the server's like, hey, we're not going to load everything in there unless you tell us it to. Just ensure regular folder names. So we go over to Scripts. Click upload, and we're going to upload the world.zip that we just made. Right click and hit unarchive. Again, it's world-panel, this script. So we come over here to the CFG editor of txAdmin, scroll down, and we go to ensure world-panel. We click save, and then we click restart here, and we confirm that. And whenever we come over to the live console, we see that it started a resource. It says creating script environments for world panel and started a resource world panel. So that is how you add in scripts, map mods, and vehicles. I apologize if this was a bit longer of a video, but I hope that you're able to now add in your resources into your server you have purchased through Mad Gigabit Hosting. Thank you.